Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone that's in today, welcome. Who's watching on Twitch, everyone that's on YouTube, welcome in. And let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to call my younger brother and get into today's topic. What's up, Jordan? Thank you for joining in with me today on Nights with Nyomi, the podcast. What was that? Oh, yeah, yeah. You said you're happy to be here? That's good. That's good. Yeah, man, I've been trying to get you on this podcast for a minute now. I'm glad it all worked out, and now I got you on here. So yeah, man. I mean, it's like I said, it's been a minute. I know you got a lot going on with you know, going into basic camp soon, and then you got your relationship with Aaliyah and everything. And oh yeah, how's that going? I know she's in Ohio right now in college. So how's that? Being in a long distance relationship. How is that? Um, you know, going for you? Oh, for real? So you guys talk a lot. Oh, okay. So, is this your first time being in a long distance relationship? Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, makes sense. So you like being in the relationship. Well, you don't necessarily like the long distance relationship, but you like being in a relationship with her. But you would rather her be close. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's one of the main things that when you're in a long distance relationship, you don't have that luxury of seeing them whenever you would like to. You don't. You're not able to just swing by their job or you know go by their house. Why you say that? Oh, you actually did that? Well, shoot, go ahead. If you want to spill it, what's this story? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Yeah, why not? Oh, so you were decked out in your whole uniform outfit. Yeah. Okay. So let the audience know a little bit about yourself, Jordan. I know they may not know you and who you are. I know you're my younger brother, but if there's anything you want to say, let them know. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's clap it up for that. I gotta clap it up for you. Go ahead. Oh snap! So if I need some hacking skills or something, I need to get into something. I got you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nah, but okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. Okay, so that's really back in time. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Back in time, we did a song together. If you guys want to check that out, it's called Back in Time. It's on a SoundCloud, and is it on any other platform besides SoundCloud? It could be on. I think it could be on YouTube if I'm not mistaken, but I know it's definitely on SoundCloud. If you guys want to check that out, with featuring myself, and give them your name because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, Joel. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and check us out, guys, and let me know what you guys think of that song. So, going back to like the topic of you and your relationship with Aaliyah, and you guys being in this long distance relationship, this you said is your first time, right? Being in a long distance relationship. Okay, and so does being in a long distance make the love stronger, or is it just pretty much setting up for failure, like being in a long distance? What do you think? Okay. Mm-hmm. Say that one more time. Mm-hmm. Okay. It holds more weight. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So like, what would you say your biggest challenge is right now? Is it time? Is it trust? Is it temptation of seeing other people? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So okay, so you're saying if you're in a relationship, like if you're a relationship one and you're tempted by someone else, you shouldn't even be in that relationship. So you're saying it needs to be fully committed if you're gonna be in this. Don't be looking and having eyes for other people. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, do you feel as though like does FaceTime of other like things help in the relationship? Like in this long distance, yeah, long distance. Does FaceTime, is that enough to keep the love alive? Like, is there other things you guys do? Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Just checking in. It seems like just like a forced FaceTime and Yeah. So communication is probably like a big thing then in long distance. Is like, mm, okay, okay, okay. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. So also coordinating and talking about when to meet up and each other's schedule and yeah, communication. Yeah. Mm. Now, yeah, just to be, yeah. And so like in this in your relationship in particular, like is it serious? I mean, I know you're doing a long distance relationship, so it has to be like like serious relationship, right? It's not like a situationship. And the reason I ask that is because like especially when you're younger and you're dating, like is a relationship really that serious when you're dating when you're young, or you're just like in a situationship? Is it really a relationship, you know? When you're like that young and like yeah. Hmm. Yeah, they were dating super young and they were also doing other things, like having incest and all this other stuff that we they were just, it was wilder back then in those medieval times. You don't think there's you should be a certain age? Cause like they say, you know, people mature at a certain age. You know, they say that women mature before men do, and that usually if you're dating at a younger age, especially for guys, they just don't have the mental capacity to really be committed in that. Like they're just out here in these streets just wilding, doing their own things, just because they just don't want to conform. I mean, they just don't want to settle down. That's not you. Like it's usually not until like you're in your 30s or something to where you guys usually are like, okay, hey, I want to commit and settle, but by that time they be having kids and a bunch of little other stuff. Oh, you had what your whole phase? Like, would it be a whole phase for guys? Oh, player phase. I guess it'd be more like a player. Woman, I guess you can. So you say, I guess we could say women will be like their whole phase, and then guys will be like their player phase. Oh, so you don't like double standards? You don't believe in them, but they're definitely there. Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but we have it. You know, we shouldn't have it. It's definitely unfair. I do admit that, but we have it. Guys have their player phase. Women has the whole phase. But see, my thing is when women has their whole phase, they consider a slut. But when a guy has his player phase and stuff, like, mm-hmm, Yeah. Your thing of you enjoyed being a player at that time, but looking back in hindsight, it wasn't doing you any good because you were hurting people, and it wasn't good for yourself as well because you didn't like the person that you were at when you were. Mm. Oh, okay. So you was just like you said, doing what was socially acceptable, just trying to fit in and just be that image that people are portraying nowadays. You know, with those YN niggas, young niggas. Yeah, nigga, you a YN too. That's good. That's about it. You don't got the energy now. What? Look, you in a relationship now, and now you ain't seeing nothing. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, being attentive. Okay, okay. So like, uh, yeah, because she's comfortable around you. So like, when did you guys start dating? Like, was it you guys started dating back when you were in high school, or which was she in college, or is she just in college now? Okay, so she just in college. So y'all dated in high school. Okay, okay. So okay, break it down. Mm-hmm. Just let it go. Uh huh. That's you just so you're not dating just to date around, just to talk to other people. You're dating with intent to have a future with someone, to be married to them. Is that what I'm getting? Okay. Well, look, you young man. Like you could be out here just be vibing and hanging out and just doing your thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's a stigma, but when there's a stigma behind being young and just having fun and doing your own thing, like you can't be focused and tied down and Okay. So you so let me get this straight. Are you giving her a free pass while she's out in college? Okay. So what does that wait, what does that all entail? What does that mean? So so she can't see other people, but can she like still go out and go to the club or go to, college parties and sororities and but she just can't talk to anyone else. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. So seemed like you guys talked about it and everything. So is she older than you or you older than her? You guys around? Oh yeah, you did skip a grade, so yeah. And the reason I asked that is because now with everything, it's become this like controversial topic of when guys or just people dating above or below their age. Look, look. It's a thing now. It's like, is there like a number where it's too big? Like, is it too big of an age gap? And like, what number would it be? Yeah. Okay. Beyonce and Jay Z. Now that's 11. I want to say it's 11 years. If I could be wrong, but oh, so that's not bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me get this straight. So So you're saying that if you're under 30, it should be within a 5 year age gap if you're dating someone. But if you're over 30, then it doesn't matter about the age on who you're dating. Because at that point, it doesn't matter. You're old enough to, they just date whoever. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. But see, those examples you gave were still within the 5 year age gap, though, that you had. Okay. So you think that's kind of crazy. But do you think. What do you mean? He can still be there for you, depending on what he's. Maybe he's financially stable. Maybe he has the emotional intelligence to be like. What'd you say? And now, okay, okay. So let me ask you. Okay. Mm. So you, so your hot take is say it again. Say it one more time for people. Okay. There you go. There you go, folks. He said it through. Hmm. But so let me ask you this: is dating someone older or younger a sign of maturity, or is it just like a shortcut to avoid accountability? I mean, so do you feel as though dating someone that's younger or older than you is like a sign of maturity? Or do you feel like they're just like, it's just a shortcut for them to avoid accountability for for them? Like, you, is it okay for someone to, do you think it's like maturity and growth that I'm dating someone that's older than me? Because I want someone that is more mature and more sophisticated, has a better palate, um, or is it just me, or is it more like I'm just avoiding a shortcut of taking accountability and not wanting to date someone that's actually my age? Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. Yeah. 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 Well, thank you. I appreciate those questions. We're gonna go ahead and switch it over to the next segment, which is pop culture games. This your favorite part? Okay, well, since you watch the pod, you guys understand how this guys goes. Usually, with pop culture games, we choose a pop culture game that is relevant during this time, and we choose those. We do the games based on those rules and everything. So, with me, the game that I chose would be called "Would They Last?" So, "Would They Last" is pretty much I'm picking famous celebrities with an age gap or long distance history. And you get to choose would they last or not. Okay? Yeah, look, look. This is today's topic. Today's topic is about love across miles and age gap. Can it really last? And I want to know. And you're the perfect person to ask because you're in this situation, in a long distance relationship right now. And then, also dating while you're young and everything. Would you date someone older actually? Would you date someone younger than you? Like, let me ask you that. Yeah, or older. Well, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So would you rather? Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 So would you? So you would you rather just date older than instead of dating younger? You take okay. So you would date someone older and okay. But and then what? At what point is it too old for you to date someone? Like, at what's the number? What's your number right now? So like right now, what you're 18, and what number would you date? Like it's a stopping point. That would be that hit. Yeah, that would be too much. 20? Really? Okay. Okay. So you're dating real close, like tight. It has to be within the same age as you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That is true. That is true. You can't connect. Can't understand. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on to pop culture game, pop culture games. And like I said, the game is called Would You Last? So let's go ahead and give those two topics. First topic, we went over this already. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Would they last? Yes or no? Doing their thing. Okay. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I wouldn't know. It's cool. It's cool. They locked in. What you saying? Like they locked. Ain't no switching up. Okay. Okay. So what about Jello and Nikki Baby? S Yeah, Leangelo Ball. He also goes by Jello, aka, and then his I guess now baby mama Nikki Baby. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to love the TV show Ballers, but yeah, would you think they last? No, don't think they last. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, it was just an unfortunate event. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well, what about Jalen Green and Drea Mitchell's? What? You don't think that's gonna last? Now, give me that. Give me your take. Give me in 10 seconds your take on that, and why you don't feel it's Drea and yeah, around the same age. Yeah, I believe so. Wow, you're putting it in that perspective. Like you're pretty much dating your friends. Like okay. Well, if you probably with the friend, probably now. I'm pretty sure the guy probably would that's getting hit on. Okay, so you don't think they're gonna last? Dang, that's crazy. Okay. Mm. Oh, for real. What about what's that? Let me look him up. That what's that athlete? He's that football player that just got that huge contract deal and it's been going around on social media. He's dating. What's his name? Yes, Travis Hunter. That's his name. Dating. He got married. What's her name? Leanna Lene and Travis Hunter dating. Do you think they're gonna last? They just got married. You don't? Okay. So let me ask you this question. Why don't you think they're gonna last? Why don't you think? Mm. Yeah. Yeah, but she could learn to love him and get to like him and get to know him. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you think that if you don't like that person just off of first glance, there's no way that you can learn to love that person and look past the physical features. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Well, you can't have it like that. Really? I did not know that. It's just well, until we know, it's just speculations. Yeah. But let's go ahead. Allegedly. Let's go ahead and skip into, or not skip, but head into our next segment, sip and listen. So, you're familiar with sip and listening, right, Jordan? Okay, of course, of course. We got a loyal podcast fan, guys, up in the podcasting day. So yeah, so for those guys that don't know, sip and listen is when we take a moment to go back in time or forward to a song of my choosing in my catalog. And I usually let the guests choose when I have a guest come on the podcast. And today my guest is Jordan. So, Jordan, what is the song that you would like to listen to? Say it again. Oh, Hard in It. Okay, okay. Sounds good. Okay. So, guys, this is Hard in It by your girl Nyomi. Just sip and listen to it. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. Man, so what made you want to choose Hard in It? I mean, mhm, mhm, yeah, yeah, yeah. You feel you could relate to it or understand it? Yeah. Well, appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and oh, is there anything that you want to say? Anything that you would like to let the people know you got going on? Okay. Okay. Give them your handle. I got you. I'm gonna hold you to it. Make sure you guys go follow him and check him out. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on the pod. I like to do a crazy closing out question, and with that, it's gonna be like a random question that I just want to ask and want to see what your opinion is. Okay. Okay. So crazy question, right? If you were reincarnated as a woman, would you be with your significant other that you're with right now? So you are reincarnated as a woman. Would you be with your significant other? So Aaliyah would be a man and you would be a woman. Would you guys still be together? Okay. The nigga, you still gonna be intimate and everything with her? Oh snap! But you the female now. She's the man. Okay. Okay. Well, you hear it now, folks. That's my crazy question of the day, and I really appreciate you coming on the podcast. Oh, you got a question for me? Go ahead. Shoot. What's your question? Okay. Okay. I got something. I got something. Okay. Yeah, I want to shoot. We finna make this a segment right now because I got some follow up questions now since you want to ask questions. Okay, okay. You got time? Okay, bet. Let's get into it. All right. So mine would be a time where I didn't tell anyone. I was in high school. You was in elementary. We was getting ready for school, and you know how we have to share the bathroom when we're going in and out the bathroom and get dressed. So there's one time when we both went into the bathroom at the same time to go brush our teeth and everything. We're brushing our teeth and stuff, and there's a time when I'm brushing my teeth, and I understand, I'm in high school, so I'm taller than you. I'm taller than you now, but I'm significantly taller than you now. Look. We'll have that discussion later, because yeah. But anywho, so yeah, so at that point, like I said, I was taller than you. You're brushing your teeth underneath me and everything, and I go down to spit out the toothpaste. I spit it right in your head, and you start yelling like, "Oh, Jasmine!" Like, just start rubbing your head like, "Oh, Jasmine!" And I'm like, "Oh, shh, be quiet, be quiet." And you just start like, "Oh, Jasmine!" Like, just making a commotion, right? So my mom, well, our mom is in. She's in the bedroom, like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Nothing." I'm like, "Shh, you okay, you okay?" I'm trying to clean your head off. You're up here just like getting all upset and just like, "Did you spit in my head? Did it?" It's and I never said anything. So that was one of my moments. So well, no, what? No, I just answered your question. Now you answer my question. My question is, what is your guilty pleasure? What's your guilty pleasure? Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, that's odd. That's definitely odd, but it's not bad. It's kind of like what, like French fries and chips, like French fries and ketchup. So that's not too far fetched. Like, let me tell you. Oh my God, let me tell you, Willie. This man eats his cereal with cheese in it, slices of cheese. Like, we gonna have to call him after this and really have a discussion. That's disgusting, dude. That's nasty. This man had Frosted Flake cereal, right, with his milk, and had cheese, slices of cheese inside the cereal. And he just eating it. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, me and my cereal. That's disgusting. I was like, what? And he wanted me to try it. Like, yeah, just get you a bowl and try it. Like, no, I don't want to. That took your appetite away? You should go. I'm about to say that you better still eat it. You better still eat it. But let me go ahead real quickly and go ahead and do our shout outs for this moment. Shout out. So people who are in the chat right now on my YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a shout out. Apologize in advance if I mispronounce anyone's name. I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Jim Attaway. Jim Attaway, he wanted me to give him a shout out. So what's up, Jim Attaway? Thank you for joining in and watching. I'm going to go ahead and do Sadeh Yachin, Sedan Yachin. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. Saeed Dachin. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Welcome in. Thank you for watching. And then Blue Neptune. Thank you for joining in. And then one last person. Asul. Apologies if I mispronounced your name, but thank you for joining in. And hold my clip that's on YouTube, on Twitch. Thank you for joining in, and I will go ahead and close out with that. Again, Jordan, thank you for. Go ahead. What was you saying? Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell me. Okay. Yeah. You ate my box of candy? Oh my gosh. You eating my candy. That's where the candy went, huh? Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, dang. I know. I'm glad you confessed. You had your confession on Night to Nyomi. Well, you have it here, folks. Thank you again, Jordan, for joining in. Just clap it up for him one time for the one time. And hope to see you soon. And good luck on basic camp with basic training and everything. And is there any last words before we close it out? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Stay blessed. And guys, last question to close out that I want to hear in the comment section. Have you ever been in a long distance relationship? Did it work out or did it flop? Let me know. Okay. Thank you so much, Jordan. I'll catch you next time. Peace. Bye, guys.